So life after divorce. How do you get through it? How do you keep moving on and live life? How do you start over? So there's something I wanted to talk about as I'm skateboarding. And I figured I'd get out and talk about life after divorce. It's a struggle. I see it all the time on social media. People always upset and just worrying about life. And it's tough. It's tough. We've all been there. I've been there. By the way, if you don't know who I am, my name's Joseph Andrews. And if this is your first time on this channel, I'm a single dad vlogging my life as a single father. And I actually got an evening without Lily. She's at her mom's. So I figured I would go out and enjoy myself skating and see some dogs. What's your channel's name?
Silent Sniper. Shh. Three H's. 3 H's.
Silent Sniper. Shh. That's SHHH. Alright. Check out his channel. He's a gamer. So I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I know I started this video or I was skateboarding. I just got back home and yeah, it's not happening. I'm just way too out of shape. I need to get into shape, or I need to get me a boosted board or a one wheel. What was I talking about? Oh yes. So life after divorce. How do you get through it? How do you keep moving on and live life? How do you start over? How do you start over, especially when you have kids involved? It's not easy. It's not easy. I've gone through it. I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends who have gone through it. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're probably going through it, or you've probably gone through it. So, you know, the only advice I could give is really, you just got to get up and you have to get out there and challenge yourself. You got to find new hobbies, new things to do. Do things that you couldn't do when you were married, or just find things. I know, like, it's hard to get up and get out of bed and get motivated to find those things, but get a piece of paper, write a list out on things like you've always wanted to do. Think back, because I know you're thinking, you know, about your marriage. I know you're thinking, you know, what happened, what went wrong. Some people blame themselves of how and why they got divorced. So sit down, write on a piece of paper things that you want to do, that you've always wanted to do, but you couldn't do because you were married. Either because your ex really didn't want to do it, or because you always had the kids, because kids were involved, or you just got strapped in. You're like, I'll do that another time. And the next thing you know, years go by and you haven't done it. So think about those things. Go take a trip. Take a trip somewhere, you know, either with a friend or friends, or find out where you could go by yourself. Go out by yourself, go explore, go do things, because you only have one life. Get off your butt and go out and do things. You know, in the beginning, like when my divorce wasn't even finalized yet, and when she first moved out, it was depressing. It was tough. Like, I didn't want it to end. I wanted it to work. You know, I know a lot of us, like, think about that. Like, you want it to work, but when there's no fixing it, such in my case, there was no fixing it. There was no repairing the marriage. It was done. It was over with. The relationship was done. The most we could do is get along with each other for Lily's sake. That's what you need to do. So if you're not in the right mindset, you're not out taking care of yourself and learning more about yourself, and, you know, not settling, that's what you need to do. You need to find yourself after your relationship, after your marriage breaks up. You need to go out and find yourself. Then you're ready to find someone else. It'll happen. You'll find someone else. Don't settle. Don't settle, because maybe you settled the first time around. Maybe that's why your marriage didn't work out. You found somebody and you thought everything was great, and maybe you settled for those things where it just, you know, wasn't working, but you settled. And, you know, I've done it. I've been there. I've settled. I settled for a long time. You know, things are great between myself and Lily's mom. Things are fine, but we do it for Lily. You know, that's the most important thing you have to remember. If there's kids involved after a divorce or breakup, whatever, you need to focus on the kids. The kids are the most important thing that you both need to make sure you fix. I see too many people out there, too many moms taking their kids away from the dads, and then they're out there complaining that the dad's deadbeat and all this stuff, when, you know, that's a lot of social media, things that you see in the media and social media. I don't want to dive into it too much, but certain things that I see, there's good dads out there that want to spend time with their kids, but the moms choose not to take them. And there's probably dads out there, I'm sure, I'm not going to choose either side, there's dads out there that do the same thing. They don't want the mom to see the kid and everything because maybe the mom's messed up. I don't know, there's not a good reason. There's always a way. Whether the dad takes the kid to see the mom, and so the mom can spend some time together. You know, my Lily's mom has been to my house and spent time with her while I'm in the back room doing my thing or whatever, so they can have their moment together. We make it work. We make it work. You can make it work. The moms out there, you need to make it work with the dads so that the dads can be in the children's lives. Unless, obviously, there's a good reason why the dad shouldn't be in the child's life. But don't just come up because you have a grudge against each other or some stupid crap that happened. That has nothing to do with the kids. So that's my take on life after divorce. Get your butt up, get out, find yourself. Don't settle for the next person that comes. And just enjoy life and focus on the kids. Make the kids priority if they're involved. If this is your first time here, like always, make sure you hit the subscribe button, smash the bell. I put out a video every Monday and Thursday. Make sure you check out all the other videos. I got one here. Check it out, check it out. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.